Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we got a new game to try out. It's a new free-to-play game I found out a while ago called Ironsight. I hope you enjoy. Yes, I better put knowledge behind it. It is like a Call of Duty game, put it this way. I remember the good old days of Call of Duty games. Like one of those. With customizable characters and all that, if you include that to Call of Duty. I mean, all in all, it's free to play. Actually quite fun. I probably got 50 hours into the game. And so far I've been enjoying it. There's different sites, you have to rank your guns up. Makes it, you work for it. Instead of, like, most Call of Duty games, which you just get the, well, it all depends which ones. Some, you get the free sites and all that, you know that. And attachments. I gotta say, it is a challenge. There's different modes. I think the only modes out right now are TDM, secure area, which is basically domination. Then you got resource takeover, which is actually quite fun. It's basically killing bots and gathering resources. Yes, I say resources. And I don't remember what the last one is. For this game, I'm playing TDM. I mean, that's quite fun. Then you got different perks and all that. The one thing I don't like is there's no grips. There's a perk for balance. Basically, there's perk systems too. And then you got different classes of gadgets that you can get from ranking up points. All in all, sort of balance. For instance, but the thing is though, with the guns and all that, there's all these guns, but then you have your shotguns. That's a whole different class. It's a secondary. Okay, that guy was fun. But as I was saying, shotguns are secondaries. You got a crossbow secondary. So basically, you can't get really shotguns as a main weapon. They have a pretty good amount of guns. Right here, I got the AK-47. Which is fun. Here's one of the perks. It is a blade drone. This thing is basically like the missiles in Call of Duty. You can control them, bomb people, and all that. Then you got something I'm coming up with soon, right here. The airstrike. Which, you know, is every Call of Duty, basically. Which is a lot of fun. And then you got something a bit different. It's like the drones off of Call of Duty, but not. It's basically like a free-floating escort drone right here. Basically floats around with you for a certain amount of time and kills. And of course I lost it. Gotta say the game's fun. You And there's different pistols, sort of. You got the Desert Eagle, the revolver, some little pistols, like the TAC and all that. Not many, though. Which to me is kind of a disappointment. Because, you know, you love... The pistols are just fun for secondaries. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Sorry if I'm messing around with my mic. It's just sitting weird right now. But the spawning is quite different on this, I gotta say. See, I spawn here. Some enemies could spawn right there, to be exact. Which is funny. They got different ones here. Let's pick up the DSR. Sniper rifle, DSR. And now I'm good at sniping. Okay, this game. And you can... Sometimes you can actually shoot the... Sometimes you can actually shoot the drones. I mean, the blade drones. But other times it's like, yeah, no, we're not gonna. End of that round. And then you got the final... Well, it's not like a final kill cam in this one. It's more like a, highlight, as it shows up top there. Highlight of the game. And then, of course, they got emotes. Like that one is so stupid. Right there. And rewards for... It's basically like a money reward, if you guys have ever heard of Warface and all that. Money reward, basically you use that to buy different guns. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of guns. And then that's basically it. And like Warface, you repair your guns, except for this, it's actually reasonable repairing. And if like you can have different, like 2 attachments on, you can have soft bullets, armor piercing. Here's your secondary weapons. You can get deagles, crossbows, EMP launchers, which is basically the rocket launcher of the game. As I was saying, secondary shotguns. You can't get any primary. And a couple more pistols. It's very limited. And you get either a karambit or a tac axe, which I have a karambit. Then we'll go on to the lethal. Basically, for this stuff, you can't fully buy it outright. You buy it, as you can see, you could buy it for a certain amount of time, 1 day to 7 days. Which, I don't know how that really works. Explosive incendiaries, claymore, spring mines. Basically the bouncing betties. And then you got your tactical flash. I find the flash are useless. The shock are nice. Then you got this decoy drone. Basically, as it shows down there, you throw it out, it makes shooting noises, and it shows up as like an enemy on the map. Fun. And you got offensive and defense tactical classes. Like this. Which, if I bring you over here, here's the tactical class. You got stalker, observers, all this for it. Then you got your skills. One skill is basically deals with hands. Another skill deals with basically endurance. and tactical, basically. That's usually for that, all that. And character customization right here, which you can also buy different emotes for. And you can also buy different characters. And yes, this game actually has microtransactions. It's kind of sad. Not kind of, it actually really is sad. Which also you have storage container, because you can do these achievements down here and get money for killing people with guns, maps and all that, winning on maps, winning different game modes, actions like supporting your teammates, or even events which they have. And they also, if you go to the store, you can get extra supplies which they just added, which is fun. I mean, it's nice to have a little money on the side. It's not that much though, like 100 G, which the currency is these G coins. And they got chips for second. And they got daily contracts, which is nice for extra money on the side, as I was saying. But enough about that. Let's get into another match. Oh, the other one was search and destroy. That's what I was thinking. We're gonna just do some TDM today. Because I'm not up for secure point. And basically you could choose your maps too. Of course they only give you 3. And Ironwork here is the new map. I gotta say, this game is fun though to play, because you got it's basically counter-terrorist versus terrorist group. I gotta say, I like it. Screw it, I'm going with AK. I might switch up later. Basically, they got all different sights, attachments. See, I like this sight, their sight, because it just have that full sight to the gun, the reticle. I mean, to the scope, sorry. Basically, it's a clear, quick red dot. MP5 at 9mm and do us almost as much damage that's just sad. Now, this is going to be once in a while. I got another game tonight. I'm pretty sure you most Escape from Tarkov. That's funny. Now, this actually has realistic physics to it. Unlike Call of Duty. Like, for instance, when you add a suppressor, it doesn't take down damage. increases range and all that, which is true on some, I would say. Not true on all. 33. Gotta say, these are quite nice, but I think they hit. Actually, no. Why did I say that? The MG, though. The MG is just a bit screwed up. Just because it should be doing more damage than they put in. It's a 308, so basically an MG. Let's shoot 308. And they have different reticles. They have ones that predict how much damage has been done to the enemy. They got ones that are like trackers. You know that weird tracker off of Black Ops 2. Where you can see through walls. It's something like that. And the thing is, though, this game, as you can see, I can shoot them down with bullets. That's one thing that makes it balance, because you can easily get so many bullets. Is a cool period for using your drones, so you can't just spam them all at once. I don't know if there's a select fire button. That's one thing I haven't really messed with. Still get a good amount of money. You still get a good amount of money for losing ground. It just makes it fun for everyone to have fun with the game. Unlike some games. Still questioning why the MP5 is so powerful. You literally had to be right up next to it. Same with the I'm thinking of going for the UG. I'll have to see what you guys want. At the end, maybe I'll sort through the weapons and see. Like about this is you can skip the ending right there and you'll still go to that page and end up, and you can easily play with friends like that. And there's also daily login rewards, for instance, on this game. Jeez, I didn't think I was playing this game for so long. I guess I've had this game for 20 days. I didn't really think I started making a video on it though. I think we'll go in for one more video. Oh, video. One more game on Titan, I guess. And we'll call it. And we'll switch it up. We'll use my M39 EMR, which is really just the MK18 EMR. But you know what? I mean, when a gun can do so much damage, when a gun can do so much damage to a target, and you could shoot it as fast as you can really click, that is nice. I have the world's worst. Oh. Rip in pepperonis. That's the real question. What gun do I really want? They got different scopes. And you can't cancel your reload unless you turn your scroll wheel, which won't reload your gun, which actually makes it quite realistic. So basically, most games have it so when you basically you can cancel your reload and you'll still have your ammo what you had, but this one you have to fully reload anyways. So it's balancing. Ooh, rip him. Rip him again. Rip me. Of course, you have like a certain amount of spawn time protection. Of course, I mean, this game is in beta. I can't wait till they get 4 grips and all that. It'll just make the guns a bit easier to control. I mean, the perk balance aim is supposed to balance. I mean, it's supposed to make it so the perk balance is supposed to act like a forward grip for the gun. And so you can destroy drones with guns. Which is absolutely nice. So you don't need some random frickin' rocket launcher on your back. The MP5 is overrated. And we'll change it up, please. Yes, I have a vector. I love my vectors. I feel like the guns are actually quite balanced. I'm trying to blow off his kneecap. I mean, for a 1,000 RPM gun, it isn't half bad. Of course, you can easily get cheap chip kills, as you can see right there. This gun is made for close combat running. Now, if I was only paying attention. And not being a complete another misflare. Wait, is he glitched in the thing? That looked like he was glitched in the thing. As you can see, this thing is not made for range. Defeat every game. Well, you can never say I haven't lost. It's been fun. But I'll talk to you guys later.